Welcome back to Man Across New Horizons. I'm Day Darling. I shall we see what's going on our lovely island of Fawnhollow today. Have you seen the news regarding to Blue Sky Studios, that is? Which apparently, I didn't actually know they were still making movies in recent days, and I also didn't know they were bought by Disney like quite a few years ago. But apparently, Blue Sky Studios, the people behind Ice Age and Robots, and probably some other movies which I can't really think of right now, are shutting down. Which is I unfortunately found out through the way of seeing that they apparently made a final farewell by this animated clip of Scratte finally being able to reach his acorn and being able to consume it like a prehistoric squirrel he is, which, you know, well, at least he got his goal in the end, I think. So anyway, hello there everyone. Right now in Fawnhallow, it's 3:30 PM on Thursday, April 14th, 2022. This must be Gulliver washing up on the beach. Yeah, I don't really know much about Blue Sky Studios. I know they made all the Ice Ages, and I know they made Robots, which is a very old movie now. It must be, it's like 15 years old maybe, and it might be older than that, to be honest. I watched it when I was very young, so I don't even remember it very well, to be honest. They probably made some other movies, but yeah, apparently a while back they were bought by Disney, and then apparently, like, because of, you know, current world situations or something, Disney didn't support them anymore, like, or couldn't support them, well, couldn't maybe is a word, and, you know, how much money Disney's got, financially, and you know, they've been shut down, I suppose, and in their final farewell, April 22nd, Phoebe's birthday. In their final farewell, they've been they're just going out with a little bit of a bang of allowing Scratte to actually get his final acorn. Scratte, if you don't know, is this squirrel character in Ice Age where basically he's a subplot in all the Ice. Well, apparently he's not in one of the Ice Age movies, because there's that thing where apparently the creator of Scratte like wasn't actually compensated for creating Scratte or something. I don't really recall the story. That's something you probably have to look up for yourself, because I'm not going to try and parrot something so that I don't really understand. He's just got like a subplot where he basically tries to eat this acorn. And Ice Age 3, he gets like a love interest. That's basically as far as the subplot goes, I remember. A little fresh air never fails to cheer me up, Rainy. Thanks, Lily. I saw Biscuit around here. Let's have a chat with you. Ooh, running around, are you? Hey, it's dear. I like running into you. The best tasting island is Fawnhallow. Everything tastes great. Everything. Maybe you're not eating the soil or anything. No, wasn't it Fauna has a raspy voice and Lily has a airy voice? Maybe it's the other way around. I forgot how I've done it. Good afternoon, dearie. Let's chat. Dearie, days like this are just made for surfing the web. That's too relatable, Fauna. You can't say stuff like, it's like stuff around there. No, stuff like that around here. You'd be swarmed with people being like, absolutely, true, based. Sorry. Yeah, Ice Age is, it's actually amusingly one of the movies I've watched probably in a ridiculous amount of times. I must have brought this up before, but like one of the times I went to China when I was younger, because I have family who live in China. Sometimes on days where there's not really like much to do in a way of sightseeing, and because we'd stay there for long swaths of time staying with family and that sort of thing, I would just like watch a movie or something, and they had like a box of movies of like which included Ice Age 2 and Ice Age 3, and I watched those like at least like 6 times or something. It's a time of day when I really want a snack, but I don't want to ruin my appetite either. Relatable. I look at all these villages, so relatable. Yeah, like I was staying with my auntie and uncle, and they had Ice Age 2 and Ice Age 3 on DVD, and I just watched those like 5 or 6 times, including in like other languages. I watched them in Chinese, watched them in English. I think I watched them in Spanish at one point as well. I don't really remember why. And then at one point as well, when we were going around like just in a shopping mall or something, they were just like to me being like, oh, you can buy a DVD you want, and would you like to guess what DVD I bought? Ice Age 1. Because I was like, I watched Ice Age 2 and Ice Age 3, I've never actually seen Ice Age 1, might as well watch it. But amusingly, I don't actually remember the plot of the Ice Ages all too well. I remember sort of like broad stroke ideas and that sort of thing, but yeah, it's just a bit amusing to think back on, and it's, I suppose, sad to see the studio shut down. I know like studios are closed and open all the time. I can't imagine it's been particularly stable, certainly during this world situation right now, to be able to get stable financial income, especially when one of your main sources of income being like people actually going to the cinema not being feasible anymore. And I suppose it doubly doesn't help that you know, I basically don't know what their studio has made for the past few years, so either their stuff has not been like particularly well marketed, or maybe they haven't been making stuff, maybe they didn't have money for it. I don't really know what goes into managing an art studio, so it's going to be quite, I mean, not hypocritical, but like quite ignorant of me to comment on something which I don't really have much knowledge about in the first place. But we can take a bit of a look. We nearly reached... No, well, I suppose with that we've reached 3,000 out of 5,000 things stored into our storage space. I don't know what the heck this is. Some of the stuff I got open. What was I going to look up? I was going to look up Blue Sky Studios and see what other things that they have produced, which has unfortunately been shut down. Let's see. They ceased all operations on April 10th, 2021. Wait, they shut down 4 days ago. I guess their last final sort of farewell thing was the only thing I saw. That's why. Wait, 2021. That was a year ago. That was 4 days in a year ago. Apparently they stopped ages ago. What on earth? I didn't know that. Aftermath. Did they talk about them releasing this little scrap video? I don't know, on Wikipedia. Okay, so they released Ice Age 2002. That's 20 years ago. I obviously didn't watch that when it first came out. Robots I watched not too long after it came out, I think. So that was 17 years ago. Wow, it was even further longer than I knew. Ice Age from Meltdown. That was number 2. I did watch that one. I didn't watch Dr. Seuss Horton Hears a Who. I remember seeing adverts for it though. Ice Age Dawn of Dinosaurs. I did in fact watch. That was the one with Scratte, which I don't know why I keep saying it like that, because that's for some reason I really liked Ice Age, but probably because I watched it like so many times that, you know, and that's how they said Scrat's name in the Spanish advert for Ice Age 3. But I don't. It's stuck in my head just the way we say it. Just the announcer just goes Scratte. I can't like speak Spanish, obviously. I can't run my R's either, so I can't, you know, do the just desserts I eat. That sort of like flair that he put onto it. But for some reason lives rent free in my mind. So yeah, I watched that. Rio. Oh, I didn't know we did Rio. I haven't actually seen Rio, but I've seen bits and pieces of it. Like at least I remember the trailer for it. I think it was well received. Ice Age Continental Drift. That's Ice Age 4. I don't think I've seen that one actually. What even happens in this one? Is it? Wait, no. This is where Peaches is, right? Peaches becomes like an adult or something? Like a teenage daughter. I don't remember watching this though. Maybe I probably watched a trailer for it. Epic. I don't know what movie Epic is. I literally don't think I've ever seen this movie before, but apparently they've made this and I don't even know. It kind of looks like a DreamWorks movie, doesn't it? It kind of looks like How to Train Your Dragon. That's sort of like what's that? Something fancy, not high fancy, medieval fancy. That's what it kind of looks like. There's also seems to be a giant talking snail. I don't really know what's up with that, but I don't even remember this movie. I feel like I vaguely remember, but I don't know if it's me thinking I remember or me not thinking I remember. Rio 2. I know I knew of its existence. The Peanuts movie. I remember the Peanuts movie. I didn't watch it. I think it was well received. I think people liked it. I thought it had an interesting style at least. Oh, it won a few things. What did it win? Hollywood Music. It got nominated for quite a few things. Oh, no, cool. I guess it did rather well. Ice Age Collision Course. I don't even know if it was at Ice Age 5, to be honest. Scrat's back in this one, though. I thought Scrat wasn't in one of the movies. Maybe he wasn't in movie 4. I don't really recall it off the top of my head, to be honest. Grossing below expectations on the US market. You know, I guess people just got a little bit bored of Ice Age or something. What the heck? Peaches got married. There's been so many years between each of these Ice Ages. I didn't really... Oh, Phoebe Royal, let's go get you some medicine. Ferdinand. Oh, Ferdinand's that bull one, isn't it? Yeah, I remember seeing trailers for Ferdinand. Like, I don't know what the plot was. I just remember seeing the trailer. It was a box office bomb. Oh my word. Spelling out doom and disaster, I suppose. And glow it. I didn't mean to do it. I thought Nook's Granny was close there for a little bit. Lost against Coco. Best original song, Home. Losing against This Is Me. I thought The Greatest Showman. I thought it was This Is Me from Camp Rock, the Disney movie. I was like, I don't think that lines up timeline-wise. That's 2017. That was actually a lot more recent than I thought. It was only 5 years ago. Then Spies in Disguise. I don't know what movie this is. I've never heard of this. Oh, I remember seeing trailers for this or something. Or at least I remember that movie poster. Yeah, I don't know if that did particularly well, to be perfectly honest. Which is a bit of a shame that Blue Sky Studios sort of just went out with a little bit of a whimper rather than a bang. But you know, I can't really comment on how. Oh, Selvis. Can't really comment on how it sort of transpired or came to be. It's just a bit of a shame, I suppose. To be perfectly honest. But the sort of thing where I think, you know, obviously I hold a lot of nostalgia for Ice Age in my past of the things I've... Wait, don't I have this recipe book? It's called Basic Cooking Recipes. Wait, but they haven't told us that we don't have it, so I assume those are recipes which we don't have. Hello. Time to send the recipes from basic cooking recipes to your phone. I didn't know we never bought this. That's a good thing we accidentally clicked on it. Wow. That's incredible. Because normally when you click on these things, Tommy or Tommy will be like, oh yeah, you already got that. Are you sure you want to buy it again? And they'll be like, yes or no. No, most of the time, depending on how things go. Yeah, like, obviously I hold a lot of nostalgia for Ice Age in my heart, but I can't say, like, I'm... I was, like, one of their super fans or anything, because, like, as I just said, I honestly didn't realise they made more movies apart from Ice Age. I thought Ice Age might have been their only franchise. or they just did stuff I didn't even realise, like Rio. Which is true, I didn't realise Rio did that. Literally, I did think Rio was DreamWorks, to be perfectly honest, but apparently it's not. But there's a lot of animation studios, I suppose, out there, and it is a bit of a shame, I suppose, to see it go, but it's not like I've really been keeping track of Ice Age as it's been going on. It's not like I hold that much nostalgia for it, if that's something. I hold nostalgia in the sense that, like, I do have good memories, of course, watching it. I forgot to buy medicine. That was literally the whole point that we went into Nick's Cranny at that moment. Like, the fact that, like, I watched it in Chinese, and then the English subtitles for Sid's name was always, like, West Germany or something. No, Republic of West Germany. If you wonder why that is because Sid is C and D. D's in Dergor, which means German, Germany. In Chinese, and C is just West, so that's why his name got translated to West Germany for some reason. And I don't know why the English subtitles with the Chinese movie were just translated so literally. But I don't know, maybe it's something we did automatically, like ran it through like a old Google Translator or something. I have nostalgia, even if I don't remember it particularly well. I remember most of the characters. There's Manny, there's Ellie? Is that what the wife mammoth's called? I don't remember. And their daughter Peaches, and there's of course Sid, there's Diego. Didn't Diego have a love interest at some point? Am I just making it up? I felt like he had a love interest in one of the movies. I don't really remember which one, to be perfectly honest. And there's Sid. Wait, did Sid have love? They all had love interests, because apparently movies just they have to give love interest to all their characters now or something. There's Crash and Eddie. Who was that character in the third movie? The one who lost the eye. The one who looks like that Dota 2 hero, like Bristleback. It's not his name, obviously. Hold on. Ice Age Dota 2. I bet if I search it, someone's made a meme of it. Bristleback is the same as Ice Age's Buck. Buck, that's his name, Buck. Obviously there's similarities, and I'm not really the same characters, but it certainly looks like if Buck just went like evil or something. Ice Age Collision Course. Oh, that's when they got there. Oh, Ice Age Collision Course had two different love interests for Sid, it looks like. Wow, I legitimately didn't know. There's like this flower girl for stuff. Like, I gotta be honest, like the designs for these sort of things are very sort of the classical animation movie thing, where they have the male character look like a normal animal, and the female character is just basically like, what if we tried to turn a human into an animal? Which, like, don't get me wrong, like anthropomorphization. It's not like I'm just like, wow, that's illegal, you shouldn't do things like that. But obviously, like, I mean, decent anthropomorphized it. But it's more like, if you're gonna do it, make it consistent. Like, these designs are just terrible. Like, it always makes me like sort of roll my eyes when like the female characters are just like they have eyelashes, giant lipstick, and it looks like they're kind of wearing a human wig on top. Like, if you're gonna give them lips, give a male character lips as well. If you're gonna give them eyelashes, I guess a male character should have eyelashes as well. And if they're gonna have wigs, then the male should have human hair as well, and I don't think Sid does. Well, I guess you could say Sid is bald, which, fair enough. Hold on. Ice Age love interest. I'm pretty sure, yeah, hold on. She-Ra. There's a love interest wiki. What on earth? She's on Ice Age Continental Drift. So Ice Age Continental Drift just introduced a load of random love interests. Brooke. 20th Century Studios wiki. Was a love interest for Sid? Geotopia? Main protagonist? Voiced by Jessie J? What on earth? Weird. Inspiration Trixie from Toy Story 3. Who's Trixie? Toy Story 3. I have Triceratops. Other names: Brookie, Brooklyn. Sid, Granny, Marshall. Despite the negative feedback of a movie, Brooke was positively welcomed from her audience and the fans of Ice Age, calling her the only good new character in the 5th film because of her personality and intelligence. Sure. Fair enough, I guess. Brooke stayed young and beautiful with the crystals. What is going on? I mean, I shouldn't act so confused because I haven't actually seen the movie. Of course I'm confused, but... Oh, I didn't realise Buck came back with this one. Who's this alpaca? Who are all these characters? Who is She-Ra? There's so many characters it's starring. What on earth? There's Julian. Where's She-Ra? She-Ra's not even on here. Oh yeah, why happened to Scratte? Scratte. She-Ra's not even on this list. Crash and Eddie. Diego and his wife She-Ra want to start a family. What on earth? They're starting a family? Captain Guts Pirate Crew? What was her reception? Did people like her? If she was anything like female tigers of today, she'll be pregnant for 5.5 months. Why is this in the trivia section? This is not needed trivia. 20th Century Studios fandom wiki. Of course, it's a fandom wiki, so you know there's a lawless land out here. Anything goes. She-Ra is Diego's weakness because he has romantic feelings for her. If there will be a sick Ice Age movie, someone should probably tell them. She-Ra will probably finally have cubs. What is this trivia section? I'm outraged. Wait, did we? Oh yeah, we did give We did give Phoebe some medicine. Who are these characters? Who are these characters? This is a whole pirate crew. It's like a rabbit. It's written in Comic Sans. I don't know what to think of any of this. What about Crash and Eddie? Did they get a love interest? Neil the Buck Weasel, a weasel astronomer. What? Shangri-Lama, a spiritual leader of Geotopia. Kind of looks like a character from Zootopia. Not gonna lie. Peaches, Julian. I know who heck. Adam Devine. Like Maroon 5? Is that his name? Or is that no? That's Adam Levine, isn't it? Who's Adam Devine? Divine. Oh, it's him. He's the guy in Pitch Perfect. That's the only thing I know him from. I'm sure he's in a lot of other things. Teddy, a fearless rabbit, and Granny's boyfriend. Who are these people? What happened to Scratte? Did she come back? Because you know every character seems to have a love interest. Sorry, I'm just kind of like reading about Ice Age over here for really no apparent reason. Likes Scratte. Scratte. Excellent. He's got a son. What on earth? This article just randomly goes into Spanish. Refuses again Shark Quest. What is going on? Family Guy? Man, this is a very confusing article. Baby Scrat. He's a young son of Scrat and Scratte. Wow, she actually came back. Anyway, let's go get your phone, guys. Sorry, I'm just... This is probably the least interesting Animal Crossing video. I can't believe what I'm reading. There's so much lore in Ice Age which I didn't know. Also, this entire article's in Spanish as well. No, half of it's in Spanish. What? I don't understand this. Why? Who's going around changing half of the article into Spanish? Scratte makes a brief appearance in the movie. A siren appears in the form of Scratte. As a siren, Scratte first goes, woohoo! At first, Scrat is attracted. Wait, did we get the phone? No, we didn't. We got to see an anemone or whatever. I'm not going to read the rest of that article. What is going on? Oh, apparently. Despite the fact that she doesn't appear in the movie, Scratte appears alongside Scrat for some reasons in the drawings during the end credits. What? I don't really know what to think about this all of this. Ice Age is wild. So apparently the only good thing that came out of modern Ice Age is Brooke. This character who, I don't know, is well written. Or something. But yeah, I think if any like movie series encapsulates the animalistic creature character, males just look like the actual animal and the females look like just like they donned a lot of makeup and put on a wig and wearing clothes as well for no apparent reason. Like even Brooke's design, her entire fur is meant to look like a dress. It's not just like a Like, inherently, I suppose I don't have anything wrong with that sort of style in itself. I mean, like, you know, it depends how sort of anthropomorphically down the scale you go. But as I say, the bigger issue I have with it is like it's inconsistent. Like the male characters barely get anthropomorphized, but then the female characters get incredibly anthropomorphized for no apparent reason. It's sort of like the Smurfette principle, like just like put the character in a dress and put a belt on them, and be like, boom, a female of a species. And it's sort of just like, well, I feel like you could do a little bit better than that, but hey ho. I mean, it's getting better in modern days, let's be real. Like Zootopia, I don't think, apart from Gazelle, I suppose is the only one who really had anything like that. But I suppose Gazelle in herself is a pop star, so I guess it kind of makes sense for her to be quite glammed up in that sense. Or all the animals look quite similar in Zootopia, from what I recall. Or maybe it didn't. I don't really remember. It's been a while since I've seen Zootopia. But yeah, anyway, Ice Age I watched a lot. You know, certainly back in the day, and I used to know Ice Age well enough that I could actually just, like, you know, watch it again in my head. Just spend some amount of time to watch it. Can't do it anymore. Not that I particularly want to. I mean, I don't know how good a movie Ice Age even is. Like, what its critical reception is. I think it's alright. And Ice Age 3 I think was quite funny. At least I remember Buck and his interactions with Crash and Eddie were very funny. Like, that's where the meme came from. Where he just, like, says something. And then Crash and Eddie go, "Did you die?" And then he goes, "Yes, but I survived." Something like that. Classic meme, classic Ice Age quotation. Everyone knows it. You know it, I know it, we know it. I don't remember the rest of it. I do remember random scenes of Ice Age. I remember Manny putting snowballs on, like, the trees and just being like... And then just Ellie just being like, "You're trying to baby-proof nature." Can I remember who voices each of the characters? I feel like Manny's like Ray Romano and Ellie's Queen Latifah, right? I have no idea who does Diego, nor Sid. Nor anyone else. It turns out I only knew those two. I think the person who voices Peaches should be very obvious, but I can't think about them off the top of my head. At least their name's not coming to mind. What is that dress? Is that a fairy tale dress? I don't even know. Hold on. Ice Age Ice Age 2002. Why do I have all these random browsers open? I'm close them. Get them out of it. We're still looking for the one hairbow. Dennis Leary is Diego. John Leguizamo? Leguizamo? Apparently he's in Encanto. And he's in the trailer there for it. Who are you in Encanto? Bruno? You were Bruno? Oh, I didn't know that. It's not even in your top 4 of what you're known for on IMDb. Dennis Leary, what have you been in? What could I possibly know you from apart from Ice Age? Well, if the top 4 is anything to go for, nothing. Bear in mind, I don't really watch movies. Ray Romano, of course. Who's Soto? Zeke? Jack Black was in Ice Age? Who's Zeke? Ice Age Zeke. Who the heck are you? Soto. Oh, Soto was a villain in the first Ice Age. That makes sense. I'm only looking at Ice Age 1. That's why the other characters aren't here. Where's Ice Age 2? Where's the series? No, I can't be bothered. No one cares this much about Ice Age. What do you say we sail across the sea to find our undiscovered islands? Of course, I'd be captain, but you'd be my first mate, Mountain. You do not sail, right? I've only been sailing, like, once, and even then I hadn't... It wasn't like me sailing by myself. It was more like being accompanied by a professional sailor. And me just sort of, you know, being there for a ride. Because, you know, I suppose what else am I going to do? I don't know how to sail. And I know some friends who know how to sail, though. Perhaps we can, you know, we can hook you up. Hello, Rosetta, you're back again. You got anything cool to say? Well, look here, you again. Got nothing but praise for his coffee. It's the best. Always tastes great, every single time. Well, I'm glad to hear it, and I'm going to have a cup all to myself as well. What was I going to say? Is there anything else I can really remember from Ice Age or worth pointing out? Not really. Ice Age, I know, it was a fun movie. I don't think it was bad, I just don't remember anything from it. I don't know the plot of Ice Age 1 or Ice Age 2. Or Ice Age... Well, Ice Age 3 is Dawn of the Dinosaurs. They find dinosaurs? They, like, find, like, a frozen subterranean land? Or something, right? Well, it's not frozen, but, like, something beneath the surface of ice, and it was, like, preserved For imperpetuity. Is that how you say that word? Hold on. Define imperpetuity. In perpetuity. In perpetuity. Okay. I feel like there's something wrong with my headphones. I hear like this weird like sort of staticky noise every time things play. It happened during like the Chicory episode I was recording today. Couldn't figure out exactly how it happened, but it just randomly stopped, so who knows. Hold on. What's the plot of Ice Age? I really don't remember. I remember going somewhere. Like, one of them was, like, with the ice caps were melting. Was there? Sid, good-natured sloth, left behind by his family. Herd of mammals journeying to the south. Meets Manny, cynical loner woolly mammoth, who's travelling north. And they travel, they come across a woman who's jumped down a nearby waterfall. Oh, to protect my child! The Ice Age kid, how could I forget? The Ice Age kid's like a big old meme or something. She silently pushes the infant towards Manny and Sid before disappearing into the water. In a desperate attempt to protect her child. I can't imagine that would have ever worked out in a situation in real life without the child just being, you know, sorry, but food. I can't imagine animals possess too much of a capacity to be able to, like Ice Age. But you know, this is our Ice Age universe. They're very smart animals. The two animals decide to search for her father and return the baby to him. Wait, did the mother die? What? Isn't she just swimming in a waterfall? I don't know. Oh, the villainous Soto wants to get the baby brought to him. I don't know why he cares. So he can exact his revenge on the child's father, who frequently kills sabres with his tribe of their furs. Okay, fair enough, I guess. Pretends to lead them towards a baby's tribe when really Soto and the rest of the pack are waiting in an icy mountain to ambush him. Oh, that's how they meet Diego, intent on killing Manny and stealing the child. Hey, Fabu, I'm kind of, you know, thinking really hard about something. I'm thinking of moving off this island. If I'm going to be a crazy famous pop star, I need to, like, explore the world and, like, experience stuff. Don't go. Huh? Okay, no pop star. No pop star makes a fan cry, so that means no moving. I'm here to stay, Fabu. Let's have all sorts of fun together, okay? Absolutely, Audie, for the rest of time. What's up? Do you want to practice being pop stars together? Sure. Today I'm going to teach you all about how pop stars express themselves. Audiences like it when you make them laugh. Just make sure to do it on purpose. Well, you know, if you still make them laugh, I suppose that's the entertainer's job done. Even if it's at your expense, to a certain degree. During the journey, however, Trio must bond over the infant, and Diego must ultimately decide where his loyalties lie. That's a summary. I forgot about that. I literally forgot about the Ice Age baby. Living in a large valley, Trio discovers that Ice Wall isn't actually a wall, but is barely holding a massive body of water out. That's Meltdown. I remember that one. And the vulture tells him there's a boat at the other end of the valley that may save them all. There's Ark. He may be the last mammoth left. Oh, but they meet Ellie, and they have a child. They meet Crash and Eddie. Oh, she thinks she's a possum. I remember this now. It's coming back to me. Manny learns with the help of Diego Sid that he must move on from his past and open his heart to change. When Dawn of the Dinosaurs, they're married. Diego's anxious after Manny becoming a father. Sid wants his own family. And steal some dinosaur eggs. I remember that. They must travel to a colourful underground world to rescue him. Oh, is that our whole plot? Sid gets captured. They meet Buck 16 years after the events of the third film. Oh my god, I'm not reading all of this, I'm going to be honest. Ice Age, well, it's certainly a shame that the studio closed down, but there we go, Ice Age series. It's been a very long time since I've really even thought about Ice Age. So, I don't know, I suppose in honour of Blue Sky Studios, you can go watch one of their movies and just be like, oh, nostalgia. For, and thank you to the creators who brought us these movies. Or watch Robots. I think Robots probably still holds up. I don't actually know, to be perfectly honest, but I liked it when I watched it, even though I don't remember anything about Robots. But anyway, if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been Dear Darling. Any likes, comments, subscription, shares are greatly appreciated. Join me, Dear Darling, Discord, follow me on Twitter down below. Hope to see you again, but for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye-bye for now. I don't really know if I talked much about Ice Age in this video, huh?